New York City rejected him, always. He was dismissed as a clown.
This morning, Governor Cuomo taking aim at President Trump. It's in reaction to a presidential memo in which he calls for the defunding of so-called anarchist cities like New York.
I'm about law and order. These are anarchists, these are agitators, they're rioters, they're looters, they're bad people.
The city would stand to lose some $7 billion if federal funding was stripped away. But Governor Cuomo says it's merely a threat for personal, ego-driven reasons.
If you didn't have the law and he could do this by his own discretion, if he was a king, then it would kill New York City. I'm sure he doesn't know the law. He never knew the law. And when he knows it, he breaks it anyway.
Other cities listed in the memo include Portland, Seattle, and Washington, D.C., places that have become a flashpoint in an uprising against racial injustice. In New York, the president cites looting, the spike in gun violence, and fewer arrests following protests, and the effort to limit police interactions with the public. The memo reads in part, "My administration will not allow federal tax dollars to fund these cities that allow themselves to deteriorate into lawless zones." The governor says the animus is rooted in a failed federal response to the coronavirus in the president's hometown, where he was never respected.
Forget bodyguards. He better have an army if he thinks he's going to walk down the street in New York.
The governor later clarifying that wasn't a threat against the president's personal safety. However, the mayor is vowing a legal fight. If this actually were to happen, it would strip funding away from housing, health care, education, as well as many other vital services like Homeland Security here in the city. Live in Lower Manhattan, I'm Anthony DiLorenzo, Pix 11 News.